What a Zwift race that was last night. Just a minute ago for me. I've just had some dinner. Nat's not here tonight, so she's missing the first Manots episode. No, what is it called? Me and Nat on the sofa. She's missing it. So, so we had a Zwift race tonight. It was the Zwift Racing League. I was racing for C1's Little Commas, and everything was fine. Prep was good. Prep throughout the day is fine. I've got a really stiff neck and a really stiff lower back at the moment. So, and I think it's still come from sitting down in the car all the way to, well, not all the way, but for the time, I think driving up there was just crazy up to Winnett's Pass, up to the Peak District, Bamford. Just eight and a half hours in the car. Like, my back is just in bits still from that. So, anyway, so we started the Zwift race, which is a team time trial. And it came up at I had trouble signing into Zwift at the weekend for the Backpedal Hill Climb. And then it popped up today as like, you've got 25 kilometres left on your free trial. And I was just like, I was like, I need to warm up. Like, it literally, like, I had 35 minutes to warm up, and I needed to get a good warm up in because my legs were still tight from the weekend as well. So that didn't work so well, and it was still showing. Logged out, closed down, checked my account. Next payment was for December, so I knew that was fine. I could see that on Zwift Online. I pay through the App Store, which I'm going to change. And then I logged back in and started riding and disappeared. So I was like, all right, great, get everything ready, get the stream ready, get everything ready, get my water bottles, jumping on. And so it's quite late by the time that happened. And then, so I was trying to get a quick warm up in. You enter the pen, you then can't pedal once you get to the countdown, because if you're sort of timed at 4.5 minutes afterwards, you've got to literally not turn the pedal. You can go into the pairing screen. and I think that works, but to be honest, I don't want to be the one where that doesn't work and we're all in a mess because of me. So, well, so then we got cracking on, and then it got into and it said 10 kilometers to go on your free trial. I was like, halfway through the race or something. It's a 30-kilometer time trial. So, and it just mentally, I know I shouldn't have let it do it, and I should have sort of just ridden until it said stop. But just mentally, I was just like, it just beat me. It just beat me, and I know it shouldn't have let me get on top of me. But it came at a bad time as well when we were starting to do some climbs. So I was slipping off 102 kilos. I think Knack might be the next heaviest rider, 90 kilos or something, or. Is he 90? Anyway, obviously a lot heavier than some of the other riders. So I wanted to sort of think, I'll just do some hero pulls. That didn't work either. So I was actually struggling a bit because of lack of warm up, because of the trial thing. Anyway, so that went the way it went. So not a great Zwift race last night. If you were there, thank you for the support. There's I think 12 of us watching. I was literally watching my other teammates cross the line. So thank you for the support on that. The views on Ed's videos, I wouldn't say gone bananas. 7,500 at the moment. Tuesday night as we speak, but loads of watch time, 2,000 hours of watch time already, and people are watching it. I mean, people watching it as in they're not just skipping to the end and stuff. So, when we were making it, I knew when I was filming. Well, I think you could tell last week I was pretty stressed out, and I was just like going through it and going through the talking head bit of day one, just going, I don't know what I'm going to do, because like we didn't really break it down that well into different sections, even though for the full edit, for the final thing, it just probably does flow quite well. But even then, there's the stuff we double up on, or I could have shifted stuff around. And yeah. So anyway, it was. I think the more. It's not the best technical. It's not technically the best put together or filmed. We're not like blowing smoke up our ass here with it, and I'm still pretty proud what we can do with 2 point and shoot cameras, a GoPro, and yeah, and the microphone that Lee Gilbert gave me. So it's that kind of stuff, and learning a lot with the multicam again. I don't do multicam much, and I think Pierre Alain sort of commented on or messaged or something about the Rob and Scott show, and just saying, "Yeah, you got 2 I didn't say this. He sort of just said something about that. You got 2 cameras now. Use them." And it's just like, yeah, I know, but like, oh, I don't know, like, I think he was I think it was a compliment to say how well I did with just one camera on the early Rob and Scotts, just as in one camera zooming in, like trying to get it a bit more. It's just a static one shot thing. Trying to get it moving a bit in a few zoom ins. So I think it was like a compliment to say how well I did just from one angle. And I do want to use more stuff like the multicam stuff, and I've got it now. I just need to maybe get the settings a bit better so it looks the same. And yeah, and I know how to do it now, and it should be a bit easier. Whereas before, I was really struggling. Anytime I did something in Rob and Scott, I sort of overlaid it, and then when you're doing that, it's just it's a technical mess. So anyway. That was that. Again, the feedback has been phenomenal. Like, I spoke to Ed today. He had a chat with someone quite exciting today, and which probably won't be able to tell you until January. But it might involve another 5-hour road trip, maybe just me and Ed this time, just to go and do something and come back. But I'm not even going to tell you where, because you might guess then. Go and do something. What I want to do is tie that into then maybe a night away or something where we could do maybe a back pedal ride again. I won't tell you where, because again you might sort of guess what it is. I can't say anything else. You can't make a doc. Like, someone said to me that you're the only person, as in me, that could make that video, and I'm not the best editor in the world, as like we know. But just for someone to sort of say you were the obviously I had loads of footage of Ed from when he's come down and stuff, but I knew the story, and I knew when sort of I got Ed, and someone said, "Oh, I like the fact that you just dip in when you have to." I think it was Sharon or someone, Linda, I can't remember, just said very unobtrusive questions and stuff, and that was the idea. I mean, the idea of that was to then not have me in there, really. That was my idea. I didn't want to be in it at all, and I cut myself out a lot of the Giro one, and I wanted to be even less in this one because it wasn't about me at all. It's about Ed, and it wasn't even about winners, really, was it? It wasn't even really about the nationals. It was about Ed's sort of journey to this event, and yeah, I knew, because I know this. I know. I did say to Ed, I said like maybe 3 weeks ago, I said what I should have done would be to stop watching you for the last month or something, last 2 months, and then I could have sort of maybe asked some questions, because it's really hard when you know the story inside out. It's really hard to sort of get that across to any new people. But I knew if I got him talking about, in my head, if I got him talking about the FTP and a few little bits that I teased up and stuff, I knew in my head I can go, right, I can go back and I can grab that footage from his FTP test and sort of intersect that, and it just worked really well with the sort of breathing and flow of the video. So yes, what else to say, really? That's 10 minutes of talking to the camera for this quick Manots. I keep me and Nat on the sofa. Moats. This is the first Moats episode. Yeah. Thank you to all the support on Behind the Com. Can I say I won't say, but it must be what, 207, 208, 210. I don't know episodes now. I can't remember. Well over 200. I still can't believe I put out a video every day for over 200 days. And I didn't make a big thing of the 200. One, because I had a nice little vlog. I think the 200 one was the one we drove back on. So whenever that was. Well, week, I don't know. Yeah, and I didn't want to make a big thing of it because, again, I really don't know. Some days I wake up and I think, I'm not going to... Well, not that I'm not going to do one. I just think, well, there's nothing going on. And, sometimes you think, is it even worth putting it out, or what am I doing it for? But then I think I sort of wake every morning, like, I wake up to myself or Nat chuckling or something in bed watching it, and I just think, and Nat going, someone's commented already, or so. I don't know who was first today. I can't remember. Richard the Great was first, or Adam Harris was first, or second, or fourth, whatever he calls it. And I do, hopefully you're still enjoying them. Yeah, comment below, not just comment below because it pushes it out to more people on YouTube. Comment below and do let me know if you're still watching them, if you binge them, if you leave them to have a few and then catch up or something, and just let me know you're still there, because I think if you're still there, I'll keep making them. I know there's always lulls, and we're in a lull at the moment because obviously we come back from Winnets. Last week was hard with Ed's video edit and trying to get a behind the com up. It was hard. Then some days they just happen and they just upload and they're done. And like tonight's really 12-minute episode. So I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I'm just trying to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for the Patreons. I feel I always get excited when me and Ed collab and like do that kind of. We did the Giro, even the hybrid one. The hybrid one was really fun and stuff like that. But I do feel that this is just another. Just to go, look, two point and shoot cameras and a microphone. That's what we can do. We can put together a raw. It's always going to be authentic. I'm no cinematographer or anything. I started in lockdown 1 and learned a lot, and I'm a short specialist, aren't I? Yeah, shorts is going well. As in the TikTok. I'm sure I won't get banned because no one watches this. Sorry, Ali. I don't mean to be offensive when I say no one watches behind the com. What I mean is like no one really watches them. So I probably shouldn't say this, but at the moment I'm getting about £20 a day on TikTok. So that's what the main channel is bringing in on TikTok, and it's been like that for a couple of weeks now. So I've had like 1 million views a day on average. One day was 2.4 million, which it's always delayed on the money, so that will be interesting. At the moment, if I get 1 million views, it's about 20 quid, 22 quid. If I dip under that, it can go to 16, 18, but it's 20 quid every day, and which is just giving me a bit of hope that maybe I am good enough to be able to make this, like, be able to do this full time and stuff. And I always doubt myself. Like, I doubt myself on that Ed documentary, and it wasn't until all the comments started coming in where I thought, oh, thank God for that. Like, people like it or something. And yeah, so I think I do doubt my skills, even though it might not sound like it on Com Hunt TV and stuff. But yeah, I do doubt it, and I know I can do a good thumbnail. I'm confident in thumbnails. But yeah, the video side of it is a bit different. But there we go. Yeah, to think like a year ago, I didn't even know how to use, an editing software, and started on iMovie to be able to like knock. And again, it's not a piece of art. But I'm just really pleased with what me and Ed sort of put together on that. So, and again, yeah, go and watch it. Go and share it. If you can share it, it would really, 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 really help us. We want to get it seen. Ed's already had a message from someone to say, "Wow, can you do that for us? Could you put a documentary in that style together for us?" Or it might even be that someone else is going to do a document, like film it and stuff, but they want that kind of level of video for something. So separate to what I said earlier. So it's that kind of thing. Ed deserves more eyes, and I think Ed with the lockdown last year, Ed would be on a very different path if he went to Sakalobra and commed Sakalobra last year. Definitely be on a different path. And deservedly as well. So hopefully, maybe that video might just sort of push him back on a path where he needs to be or should be and stuff. Anyway, that's 15 minutes. I've got to upload this. Nat's not back yet. It's 9:30. I was thinking she might come in and say hello. She's not going to. All right, because I've got to upload this. Watch this on 2 times the speed, but you're already at the end. So, but what you can do is go and watch this video. Bullet Bell's got 340 subscribers. Well done, Bullet Bell. Go and watch this video. If you missed any of the Com Hunt ones, this is the one that YouTube think you've missed. And yeah, thank you for continued support and comments. Good night. I've got to fumble for the button now. Oh no. I don't want to edit this.